Hello everyone and welcome back to another Halo Wars video. I'd just like to say that I've got a couple comments from people already, saying, hey, you're Asteroid, or hey, you're Milky Way. Yes, these are our second accounts, me and JP Bison. We used these about 6 months ago and Bison was a little bit rusty, so we decided that we would practice a little bit on our new accounts, and so here we go. We got another high level game. On repository again, sorry, I will try to get some other maps up for you guys, because really, I've done like 3 repository videos now, so I'm going to try and get up some labyrinth and terminal and stuff like that. So anyways, I'd like to say this game is against Perplexed Horse on his BBC account and TC Aristotle, who's playing the Arbiter, I believe. And what I would like to say is, first of all, it's wet map, and the way it's wet crates. So the way you can tell that is if the crates are on the bridge in the middle, then it's good crates. And so what I like to do here is, as soon as I'm out, Temple second, I like to rage run to the supplies as fast as I can. So there's going to be one here, one down the ramp, one on the side middle ramp, and then one across the rebel base and one near his base. So I bullied him off with the ghost to get those far crates, and I'm going to keep my ghost alive because he's going to be very important. In fact, I believe he's a big part of the win. This ghost, you'll see later on. So I keep him alive. Notice how, in this game, like me rage running to these supplies, what you'll notice is the money came in handy. Because right here I see the Arbiter, I'm like, holy cow, he definitely went, Temple first or second, or he rage ran and he's cheesing me. I was like freaking out. So you don't panic, I just start upgrading Citadel. Because the money I got quickly is going to pay for Citadel no problem. And him going that early over and building suicide runs, he's not going to be able to cheese me. Okay, and even if he does, his economy is not good late game. Now I don't splash this suicide grunt here because I don't believe in wasting $100 early game to splash and save a pad. If he wants to be stupid and use a $160 suicide grunt to hit a $100 warehouse that didn't even kill it, then I'm going to let him do it. I mean, I'm not going to splash and waste more money. He's already wasting money by hitting that pad. So what I'm going to do here is it looks like he's doing really well against me right here. It looks like he's ahead in pads, and sure, he is right now. But guess what? I have Citadel. He does not. I have Fiendish Return going. He does not. He's upgrading it right now. But I have a Citadel advantage now. And now he built a turret. That is a very big mistake, okay? Because now he can't get Citadel, and that turret will do nothing for him at this stage in the game. So now that I got Fiendish, I'm just going to go to town on him and just start pretty much raping his pads. I mean, I hope, Aristotle, you don't take this the wrong way or anything, but I think you really have a lot to work on as Arbiter, buddy. I mean, anyways, I don't want to trash or anything, but you can't get outplayed by another Arbiter. It means you don't understand how to do base damage. You don't understand. It's not just you. A lot of Arbiters do this. Like, they really think they know what they're doing. They're like, I'll hit this pad now, and I'll go here, and oh, maybe I'll put up this turret here. I mean, no, that's really stupid. There's a science behind doing this. I'm gonna put up a video on how to do that for everybody who wants to know. I'm gonna show you how I get a pad advantage every single game, but you can just see how this Citadel advantage is already paying off. I got 4 pads up. He's only got 3. Supply pad glitching is 1 spot. I'm going to hit the main here to highlight the rest of his building spots, okay? And see that? Now I know he's putting up a pad in the front. Instead of walking around and wasting the time, I just hit the main, so I highlight. But first I want to rage down this red bar pad, okay? Because I'm not going all the way up to the front, hitting that pad, which I won't kill in time, and then leave that red bar pad. So I'm going to use that money to rage to kill the pad, because it stops his economy. And now he's down to 2 pads right now. I got 4 and a blessed. Okay, so right now, like, he's not even building on his base. 3 spots down. You might say, well, Smug, why did you even put up this game? I mean, because it actually is really educational and it shows you how to play as the Arbiter as well. So, first of all, I don't even know why these hogs are chilling in front of my base. I mean, I built no grunts. I showed no sign of building grunts. So I don't know why they were there. They could have been doing other things like scouting JP, for example. Because I don't think they scouted him more than the one time. Don't ask me why Aristotle's raging that pad down, because his money clearly can't support that. So I'm building a front pad and then a back pad, so he wastes time circling around. But anyway, what my goal is here right now is he upgrades a turret, and I know I'm ahead. So because I know I'm ahead, my goal is going to be getting Tech 2, Vampires, just a few, and just wait for JP to push up, and we're gonna like stop the air pads. I'm not gonna ruin the game or anything, but there's actually gonna learn a lot during this game because there's gonna be a lot of things coming up very soon. Every time he stands on a building spot like that, you want to push him off, just like I did. Okay, so I see these tanks here, and now I'm like, oh man, okay, do I rage the tank? Do I get away? And Bison's just like, I will click you, Smug. I will click you. And then I was like, really? Really? You'll click me? I was like, Bison, you're going to click me. And he goes, yeah, I'll click you, man. All right. And I said, all right, I'm going to town. So I get into rage mode, and I'm like, all right, let's do this. I thought he had one tank, right? So I was like, I got the money. Then I see 3 tanks. So I'm like, okay, I will sacrifice my Arbiter to kill 2 tanks. Because if I sacrifice my Arbiter to kill 2 tanks, not only do I have air lead, but now Bison's got a commanding tank lead. Okay? So I don't really need my Arbiter this game because my Arbiter has done work. Okay, I got air lead. Okay, and I know Bison's got canister. So for those of you who don't know, you never challenge an Arbiter, okay, with non-canny tanks. This is very stupid because you'll lose them, just like what happened. So watch what happens. This guy tries to rage, but guess what? Canny tanks. Goodbye. And he doesn't even kill a tank. He hurts him a little bit, but he doesn't kill him. So, yeah. So my goal right now is just, I want to do a push. So I told Bison, I was like, get up there, kill his air pads, because I said I only want to build 4 Vamps and then switch to Banshees right away. So he's like, okay, I'm going to get a Super Sentinel and we're going to go do this. So we go, and right now I'm saving money, and I have every intention of selling my turrets so I can get the money. Boom, boom, so I can get the Tech 2 real quick. Now, I know that any sensible high-level Arbiter right now, knowing in his position that his Arbiter's dead, he doesn't have much of an economy, he's going to go Tech 2 and Vampires, okay? So by me going the Vamps first, and we're going to do like a hit and run right here. We're going to come rolling in and do like a drive-by, and we're going to crush his air pads, which take 45 seconds to rebuild. So when he loses those, I'm only going to have to build 3 to 4 Vamps minimum, because he's not going to get any Vamps out hardly. And then I'm going to be able to switch to Banshees, and then we'll get into a situation of 2v1. Like the last repository gameplay, right? What happened? It ended up being a 2v1 because we do this little hit and run when we have an advantage on the side of the Covey base. And they can't trap our tanks because we have an exit. And they don't have air lead. So right now, it's not really much to say with commentary right now. I'm just becoming a chieftain again by going for air lead only. So right now, guess what? He tries to do a nice little trap here. Horse did a really nice trap here. But we get away because we stay on the path to get away. So, but really, Horse can't hold off both of us. And yeah, I don't have anything yet, but I will very soon. So, now comes the tactics in this game. They know we're going to keep pushing on the side of that Covey base, and now we got to get creative, okay? So first thing we're going to do is, my Ghost is in the middle. Yes, to collect the money, but also to watch for them pushing in through the middle. Because this map, there's so many different ways to come in and attack, and if your tanks are just chilling somewhere in the middle and your base gets pushed, you may actually lose a base before you even get back. So right now I'm trying to find their units with my Ghost, okay? And so guess what? I find his units right here. I see, hey, he's still back here, he's still playing D, but I see them moving through the middle. So I have my Vampire, if you'll notice on the mini-map, my Vampire is over to the right path, over by JP's main base. This is so we can have eyes on the map, so that we know where they're pushing. Okay, the worst thing that could happen to us right now is they make a push and we're not ready. So we want to control this. So we have enough time to come back now because I'm watching all the paths. So right here I got about 4 vamps, and now I'm going to switch to banshees, but we're going to have to push and we're going to try and drop air pads. Once again, we're going to try and drop air pads. Okay, so anyways, what I'd like to say is in this little down period time here, we're going to make this push, but I'd like to say my views tripled overnight last night. I'd like to say thank you to you all. You guys have been really awesome. Thank you to my 10 new subscribers. You guys are awesome for clicking that subscribe button. I really, regardless if I got 1 view or 1,000 views or 1,000,000 views, I was going to put up these videos anyway because I love to teach this game. But the fact that I'm getting that many views and so many good comments and everything, I wouldn't say it's given me the will to do more because I was always going to do more, but it's just really nice to have your support, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm boosting my banshees in here, and like as you can see, a commanding air lead here. Like, it's not Horse's fault. Like, the only mistake Horse made here is he shouldn't challenge an Arbiter without canister. Yeah, Aristotle was getting pooped on, but you know, you can't challenge an Arbiter without canning. Okay, and also and because, like, yeah, and I know you had to go shield Aristotle, but really you should have probably got your Arbiter out because your air did nothing. So getting your Arbiter out, you would have been at least able to rage. So thank you. Smug Big Bird out. Love you all.